All right, Trina, I'm going to show you how to see if a ride or if you could take a ride in the city. This is how you know if a city's open and the zip code. So right now I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I know Atlanta, Georgia is open, so I can just do a pick the location, and it's going to let me know that it's live because it tells me you're in luck. You're scheduled to reserve a ride. It's 30 minutes from now. Da, da, da. So what I need to do to check the price on that is click on now. Boom. It's going to give me this scheduler. I can choose my schedule and time, or just click next if I want to do it right now. Boom, it'll tell me to ride. So I know in Georgia it's live right now. If I want to check and see how far out. So for instance, let me give you an example. I know Athens, Georgia is not open yet as far as the zip code. So if I type in Athens, right, Athens, Georgia, right, from where I'm currently at, it'll take me there. It'll let me know how much it costs to get there, right? I can click on the apply coupon code and click apply, or type in Revo 5 in the promo code if you don't see this promo code here, right? And then it gave me $5 off, right? So if I click on apply and then click the apply, it's going to knock that off, $5 off from 118 to 113, right, to go out there. Now, I can go, if I'm in an active city, so I can go out there. But since that city is not open, if I try to come back from Athens to Atlanta, let me show you what happens. Boom. Let me get this right here. And just put this here, and the destination coming back. And Athens will be the pickup, will be the location I start at. What you're going to see is, sorry, our service is unavailable in your location. That's how you know if a zip code is not available. Even if the scheduled ride pops open and you click on that, it's still going to, it's still going to save. Even if I did 30 minutes out, if I did 2:53, if it's okay, and click that, it's still not going to allow this ride to go from Athens back into the city. So that's how I check before I go and book a ride anywhere. As a rider, I can check the Riders app and see that and be able to know, okay, that zip code's not open. Let's say I want to go to another city. Let's say I want to go to New Orleans, right? And say, when I get to New Orleans, I'll just say New Orleans, right? New Orleans. And then say, well, let me type in New Orleans. And when I get to New Orleans, I want to go to Kenner, right? Kenner, Louisiana. Boom. So I know if I'm not in that city yet, but I'm able to see how much it would cost me from New Orleans to Kenner before I even fly to that location or drive to that location, right? So I can see right there on the map, okay, from here to Kenner is actually active. So I know from New Orleans to Kenner is active. Now, for me to make sure that Kenner zip code is active, what I'm going to do, I'm going to erase this one, right? I'm going to switch it around. So I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to type in Kenner, right? Louisiana, going to New Orleans, right? And boom. If it give me a price, which it did, and I can scroll down and see the map, that's me going from Kenner to New Orleans. I know that zip code's open, right? That's how I find out if I want to go somewhere and come back right now. That's how I test to see if both zip codes are open. Now, if I want to go to, if I say I'm going to, let's say I'm going to Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, I know Charlotte isn't open just yet, right? But let's test it out. Charlotte, North Carolina. And say I want to go from Charlotte, North Carolina, click on this, to the Marriott, Charlotte Marriott, right? Charlotte Marriott, right? Boom. I already know there's no services. This is how you can check and see if a state is open, and if the state's open, if a certain zip code is open, okay? If you put the address in there and it goes to that address and comes back from that address, that means both destinations zip codes are open. So this is how you're able to test and see if your city's open, or test and see if you're open in that zip code if it says your city is open. This is how I check. If they say a city's open, this is how I check to see if a destination that I need to go is open. Okay, if that zip code is open as well. Same thing like Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm going to give you one last example. I know south of Atlanta isn't open. So let's say Atlanta, Georgia. Right, boom. And I go here, click back on this again. Right. And I click on the destination. Well, I already know Atlanta to, let's say, Fayetteville. I know Fayetteville, Georgia is not open right now. But since I started in Atlanta, I can get a price going from Atlanta to Fayetteville, right? So, but if I'm going from Fayetteville, right, to Atlanta, Fayetteville, Georgia, to, let's say, the business center. There we go. Our service is not available in a location. And so what makes the company open up an area is based on how many drivers you were able to get in that area and how many riders are you able to open up in that area, and then the company will open up that area. So we are pretty much open all of Atlanta and outskirts above, but in below markets like Fayetteville, we're not open just yet. So hope this video helps you understand how to see if what zip codes are open and what cities are open on Revo. Enjoy, share this, like, comment, and share, and I look forward to helping you take a ride with Revo.